Michelle, Visage, and Lillie are our guests, and the show, its name is GameGrumps.
Welcome to
GameGrumps.
Viva Pinata Party Animals.
Yay!
It's GameGrumps, and we have two very special guests. We have Michelle Visage.
Hi.
And her lovely daughter Lillie.
I'm special.
Hey.
Oh God!
Hey,
it's
you are
starting.
special.
Wait, don't. Nobody look at this. Don't look at this.
One special guest
yeah.
and one super special guest.
My mom.
No, you're the super
No, you're the
special.
super special guest.
Don't. It's not starting. Don't look at that. Okay.
All right, we're playing
Yeah.
Viva Pinata because apparently this is one of your favorite games.
Okay, this is not my favorite.
Okay.
Game.
Okay, well,
I love
Yeah.
the original Viva Pinata is one of my favorite games. The Party Animals spin-off. This is terrible, but I love it so. I'm so excited.
Well, that's one of your favorite games, right?
Sure.
definitely in the top 500.
Yeah, I'll do that.
It's definitely one of the games I've played.
Who's doing all this controlling
Aaron.
stuff? right
That's
now?
me.
Oh,
Actually, you
you're
know
good
what?
at it.
Do you know, like...
Can you put easy?
Do I know what I want to do or how long?
Or should we do medium?
Let's do. Well, it's not like difficulty. There's no change in difficulty.
Okay.
Yeah, how, does,
It's just the
how long
length.
does long go? Let's do long.
I think it'd be like an hour. I think that's legit.
I think long is
Keep the
way to
game.
go.
What the fuck is
Let's
keep? Oh,
do it.
Is it?
no.
Will you miss
That's
it
not
right,
cursed.
Lillie?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Keep the game
We're off
close.
to a great start, guys.
I don't know what that means.
Keep the game close. Oh, it's
Danny,
like...
next time you should sit in the hallway
turn that off.
because you're
Yeah,
right
I
behind.
want my mom to be-
literally can't look at you unless I'm Reagan from The Exorcist.
There's so much garbage in this room, I can't pull my chair up to the level of the couch, so I'm weirdly diagonally
Okay,
behind
we're in.
Michelle.
Yes,
Okay,
I need
we're
a
in.
whiplash,
So I
Brady
gotta
Bunch whiplash
select the character.
thing.
Don't worry, just hear my voice, hear my
Okay, so
words.
I just chose the best character.
Oh, I never look at Danny. It's fine.
Yeah.
And never
Guys-
make eye contact.
How do I choose a character?
Okay.
It's a sign of
Press
weakness.
the green
if you...
one.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been playing Switch and
Which number am I? Which player am I?
I do this
2.
one.
You're on the top. You're the yellow one.
Oh,
We
I
haven't
wanna-
truly been friends
You
for
can
years
switch
now.
it.
Viva Pinata.
I know you.
When's the next cover? Under the
Ninja
cover
Sex
screen?
Party's gonna cover this.
You gotta put...
Oh God, yeah.
Oh,
Pinata
I like.
theme.
I like.
Oh no.
No, press.
Oh, I like her. She's badass.
Who are you?
Player 2.
No, you
Player
can't be the
2.
same character as me, Mom.
Polly Pretztail?
You can't.
I didn't want to
Mom.
be Polly Pretztail. This is a bunch of who's
Why can't I be
All right.
Polly
Okay.
Pretztail?
So much happening.
That's what I want.
Okay, I'll be her because she's like a big drag queen.
He just shows
Oh my God, Aaron!
All right.
Not
I'll
me,
leave.
I'm Florence
Danny!
Flizzy
All right,
Bear.
I'm Polly Pretztail. I'm Polly
Okay.
Pretztail again.
Who am I?
I don't know.
You're the
you gotta
yellow
hit
one.
select.
Wait, what's her name?
A. Player 2.
Oh, we're up to, like I said, a
Okay,
great
see,
start.
So
there's how you
solid.
play. Okay, can you guys
Jump with A.
Okay, it's got.
Shit.
That's a lot of stuff to remember.
Jump.
There
use
you go,
What's
there
a
you go.
power up? And what do I swap?
All right, here we go.
Right.
Okay, great.
These are really not helpful.
He's
Okay.
talking. He's talking.
Yes. That's racist.
Shut up.
He is.
That's racist
Oh.
against
He is some
cockatiels.
kind of Spanish
Okay.
descent.
Because of pinata, so it's Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a French one and there's a Spanish one. It's really good.
I feel like it's cultural appropriation.
There's a lot of lore. You just don't appreciate the lore. Okay.
I know,
okay,
that's
okay.
French.
Hold the trigger down.
Yeah,
Hold the
this
trigger
is-
down.
Un, deux,
Bye
trois.
everybody. Bye everybody.
Oh my God, really?
Bye everybody.
Wait.
Oh, I just missed all the coins.
Grizzly bears
Okay.
in the back.
There we go.
boys.
Guys, who
Bye,
is
boys.
jumping like a maniac?
Bye.
Oh, you can jump?
Bye
Sweet.
boys.
Viva Pinata.
Bye,
Guys,
boys.
why are you all
Oh
flying
no!
behind
No!
me?
No!
Lily, you gotta watch out because your mom's gonna come.
Everybody's really good, and wait, where am I going?
Why am I
Shit,
underwater?
boys. I mean,
Oh, that's
Lily,
bad. I don't
watch your
want that.
mouth.
I'm sorry.
Honestly, I didn't raise you to talk like that.
I'm going. I'm
Oh, this
outies.
is
I'm
gonna be
outies.
good.
Yeah.
Guys. What are they saying?
They're chatting.
Oh, I'm
they're-
going really fast.
They're uttering
No!
insults.
No! Oh no!
Oh yeah, Frizzly bears.
No!
Right up
Wait,
top.
why you guys are all doing something fun and I'm not?
Well, I think what you're
No.
doing is fun.
Aaron, it's terrible.
Oh gosh, don't be so hard on yourself.
Can I drift?
I just went. Oh my God.
Believe in the me who believes in you.
I believe in you.
Wow.
Danny,
Who's the chunky green monkey that I can't catch?
No!
why are you talking about me like that?
I'm not into it, man.
If I lose, I'm crying.
Who is that big green blob?
Big green blob.
Who is that?
Is that-
I'm right
is
next
that
to it. It's
moi?
that big yellow guinea pig looking thing.
Oh, that's me. Yeah.
No!
Who's the
Hey, I did it.
I'll take
All right, 4.
Oh my God! I beat you.
out of a possible 4.
Guys, I came in third.
yeah.
take the second.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
man,
medal.
congratulations.
We unlocked an
That's
achievement.
placing.
Who won?
Well,
You did, Lily?
It's very much not over. Just I'm in second, but not for,
I won, but
not
it's not important.
Not for very long.
It's not important.
They're talking.
So you guys both have a place in my
Heart?
background.
Oh.
Heart. That's very sweet. Danny is from New Jersey.
Heck yeah.
What part of New Jersey?
I am from a town called Springfield.
I
which
know
is-
it very well.
Do you really?
because My father was from Springfield. Did you go to Springfield High School?
Jonathan Dayton?
Okay. I know
Yeah,
Jonathan
yeah,
Dayton.
that was it.
I'm from South Plainfield.
Stop.
Oh shit!
Right down 22.
I used to buy comic books there.
Where?
Wait, are we playing a game right
we
now?
doing
Oh
something?
yeah, you gotta whack these.
Come on, man.
Boys.
With what, guys?
You have some kind of stick device that
That?
you move around and.
Oh, yes.
You guys are really not helping
Okay, so
me
you don't
at
want to
all.
don't hit the ones with the bombs. That's bad.
Oh, you gotta bonk them on the head.
With what? What
Your
number?
stick.
I'm watching Lily.
Some kind of stick that you got.
I don't have a stick.
Boom, boom.
Oh my God, the green thing's my stick.
Oh, well, I'm the
Wait,
green,
what
I'm the
color's
green
mine?
one.
Oh,
I'm
so
the
it's
green
not-
one.
Thanks, Aaron.
I believe
Oh, I
you're
did
the,
it!
the
No,
yellow.
if they have a bomb, you don't want to hit them.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean if they have a bomb?
If they have they're holding bombs.
Some of them are holding bombs.
Oh,
See, there's one that just exploded.
He constantly has a bomb, you
yeah,
guys.
most of them have bombs.
Yeah.
So you're just supposed to wait until he doesn't have it?
I guess so.
Or
Is
just
it just the one in front of me, or can I move it?
No, who got that
Wait,
hit?
why did you just hit my
What?
bomb?
Dan, how are you wrecking us?
Danny, that's my guy.
No, what?
Yes.
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 Oh my gosh.
Boxes for the win.
What the heck?
I think I came in last.
What the hey, you guys?
Guys, I got one.
I beat a lot of people with a
I
stick
want to
that
know about
round.
my candiosity, boys.
Racing, not that good
You
at.
killed it. You
Hitting
killed
people-
it. Guys,
Yeah.
that's so
Ooh.
sad.
Wait, why do I still have the golden
This
cactus?
is the best part. Wait.
Well, I think now. What the? Wait, what is this?
What is
He's
happening?
giving us candy. He's giving
Well, I don't like that.
Guys, I was really bad.
Look at my total candiosity.
What is this socialist nonsense? Giving us a bunch of extra points?
Now what?
It's
Raise.
another game. Raise ants. Raise ants are pinatas. They're in the original game. Oh,
Why didn't we know that?
Oh, come on.
Raise ant soup, everybody.
Did you play the original? Did you guys ever play the original?
No, I,
did,
don't think
yes.
so.
You did?
Yeah. It's been a hot minute. I
come
can
here,
tell you
baby.
that.
Come here, baby.
Are we just catching them?
I
We're
have
trying
no
to.
idea.
I just jumped on top of my mom.
As one does.
We're trying to get.
What am I doing? What's the goal? To get those ants?
you
The
kill
ants are
them?
turned into candy
Yes.
when you hit them.
You want
Oh,
to kill them
snap.
and get their
And
candy.
assorted
Oh,
nuts.
oh my gosh. Look, I'm getting all the candy.
Oh, he's a big one.
You
Stop.
gotta jump on
Aaron.
it? Wait, how do
No,
you...
you just touch them. You just touch them and they turn to
The
candy.
big one?
No,
I think
the
you gotta
ants.
ground pound
Watch.
the,
If
the
you
big
hold
ones.
it, you ground pound. Boom.
Oh, I'm stealing your candy.
Stop, mom.
Ground pound y'all.
Piece of candy.
Oh, candy. Diabetes.
Mom, go away. I'm pounding ants.
Where did it just went away?
Yes.
God, look at these assorted nuts.
Oh, I want that one. Yes.
You got the big one?
I got the biggie.
Mom, don't take my ant. Mom.
Now I'm getting the smalls. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, I'm rocking your
get it.
socks right now. I didn't have to say
Oh
it.
my goodness. Well, actually, Lily's kind of...
Lily has 40.
No, I've got 40. I'm Paulie Pretztail.
That's really good. Guys,
Wait, you're
Thank you.
Paulie Pretztail?
Yeah, man.
I'm Paulina because I'm the girl version.
ew, gendering.
Wow, you're so woke.
Yeah, don't be jealous. I taught you how to wake. All right.
At funerals.
It's getting woke in here, I gotta
It is,
say.
it
It's
is.
very
It's
good.
woke
Take off my
af.
jacket. It's getting
All right,
woke.
we're going to go back to me interviewing Danny's sex.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So you were born and raised in Springfield.
Yes.
Right. I was born in Perth Amboy, raised in South Plainfield.
Oh, Perth Amboy.
Lived in Plainfield, but wasn't allowed to go to Plainfield High School, so I
So
had to go to South Plainfield.
So sad.
So how did you get to LA, and how did you meet Arin? I know you've told this story before. I'm asking. You can cut it out in the edit.
That's okay. No, I'll give you the 30-second version.
Okay.
We shove people with B.
Yeah, we're gay men, bad
and
boys.
hold with ensemble. Allez.
Bye.
What? No. How?
Bye, gamers.
Wait, what is
Lily, how?
Oh, bye, gamers.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Y'all are a bunch of gamers over here.
Oh, I almost ate shit there.
So the super short version, Michelle.
No, I'm sorry for swearing.
I'm listening.
It's okay. I started Ninja Sex Party in Springfield
stop.
and made videos in my parents' backyard with Ninja Brian and
Yeah.
songs in our laundry room.
Oh no!
And then, oops. And then Arin saw them. And
Oh, so Arin reached out to you?
yes.
You came in last.
I did.
Yeah, okay.
I did, and it's okay.
I came in third.
Well done.
Hey, that's a solid third all throughout. You know what? Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah.
Good. I'm just a bronze performer. That's it. So Aaron swiped right on you.
Yes, he did. And
Okay.
he reached out to us back when YouTube had an option where you could send other YouTubers messages.
You can't do that anymore?
No, not through YouTube.
Because it got
ma'am.
kooky?
I guess, well, yeah, I'm sure it got real weird.
Yeah.
But he
Like, do you guys ever play Club Penguin?
Yeah. Club Penguin
you
was
used
the S.
Thank you. And you used to be able to do really bad words to each other.
Oh, yeah.
And then they
And then it would just
stopped
appear above your head.
And then they forbid the kids to say the word. Because, like, one penguin would walk over, the other penguin would be like, hey, want an F? And these kids are like 7. So then they got Disney
F?
bought it, so they banned
Oh, yeah.
any words.
Disney buys everything.
Yeah, so they're like, you want to meet in the igloo for a dance party?
Heck yes, I do.
The igloo.
Wait, can I say heck on this?
So it's gonna be scoured.
Dance me harder.
So, exactly. And by dance, I mean tango.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Aaron reached out to you, and you guys started talking because you were. Well, Aaron was in Florida.
Right.
Well, I was already in California when
You
I
were?
reached out to him. Yeah.
You were.
Yeah, and Ninja Brian, the other guy in my band, is a theoretical physicist, and so
of course.
obviously. So he, it's a race. It's another race. Ah,
How come I'm not moving?
you gotta hold down the right trigger.
Oh,
First place is happening.
shut up.
Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. So Brian took a job in physics in London, and we thought that was the end of Ninja Sex Party. So I was already planning on moving to LA to see if I could make something happen out here to save the band.
Okay.
And that's when Aaron reached out to us. And I was like, well, yeah, let's hang out, because I'm planning on moving there anyway. And a week later, we got sushi. And
But why didn't you go to New York?
Well, we had been doing it in New York for 4 years.
Because the first place to go for me, that's what I did. I moved to New York City, and I got my record deal in New York.
It's awesome.
But my point is, you don't usually come to LA. Maybe you're younger, so maybe you did. But when you think of the music business, you don't think of LA, really. Do you?
I don't know. Well, New York was where we got our start and we met, and
You felt like you did all you could do?
yes, a little bit.
Okay.
Plus, it's like music
So then you
comedy,
went to
I guess.
West
so.
Palm Beach.
Yeah, and it's also just because YouTube was based out here. That was the other thing.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
wow, Danny, you actually.
No, you were so far
beat
behind
me.
that the game stopped and just.
Did you get
Gave
third again,
fourth.
Michelle?
Last.
Oh, last.
Oh, no!
I got last.
That's the
guy.
Cactus Award!
That's me.
Yeah.
Hey, at least you can use the cactus to, like, beat
I'm
the person
prickly.
in first with.
Yes.
Jam it into your neck.
That's probably my daughter. Or
No.
is it you? It's you, Aaron.
It's me
Well, I
right
mean,
now.
I mean,
I love that the medals, like their smiley faces, get progressively less happy.
It's like when you go to the airport, it's like rate your experience. And I'm always like, 0, dude.
The frown.
Yeah. How do you think I feel about this airport bathroom? Oh, it was amazing.
Never good. What's this?
You gotta Pretz
A
ensemble,
to swing.
dude.
All right, so wait, which color am I? Yellow.
You're yellow, yeah.
You're just waiting till the little balls raise, and then you smack them into the thing.
Oh.
Too high and they'll go over the target. Too
I-
low and they won't reach the target.
Up too high.
Whoa, damn.
That was
know.
actually a metaphor for life.
You got
Agreed.
a future in VO.
He used deodorant. Oh no! It's
Not B.O.
Thank you. Dad joke for Aaron.
Cha-cha.
I'll be here all week. Oop, too high. Apparently, I won't. 4th place.
come on, baby. Come on, baby.
No, you're not in 4th place. You
Come
have
on, baby.
4
Oh, goodness.
hits.
Oh,
I just hit the string. Does that count?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think the string counts. Does the string count when you when you hit it with a drumstick? Does it make a big booming sound?
Possibly. So you came out here
Yes.
on your own,
On my own. Yep.
and you and Aaron hooked up.
Yep.
And
Romantically.
yes,
Hell yeah.
guys, I'm 4th again. I was really on a roll too.
Gaming so hard right now.
Hey, you must be jelly. You on a roll?
Oh wow!
Hey, I'm trying to go toe to toe.
Can you have some kids, please, if you're gonna make
Wow.
jokes like that?
Okay, so the Dan's life story.
I'm still in single digits, y'all.
Wait, not for longer.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
The bonus boy.
Thank you. Well, now we're going to switch over to you, Aaron. So
Go for
you,
it.
the other part of my life was I lived in Florida for 5 years.
That's right.
And when I
Wow.
first got your number, I was like 561.
Yeah. Yep.
Why were you in 561?
That's where I was born and raised.
Where? What part of Florida?
West Palm Beach. Well, Wellington
Right.
specifically.
No, we discussed this. No,
Yeah.
I'm acting like I don't know, but really. Oh, no. What am I doing with this? Obviously
Whoops,
nothing.
gotta hit the barrels.
The balloons?
The barrels.
Barrels.
Oh, the barrels.
They're floaty like balloons
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah. Ah!
Oh,
Because it's Viva Pinata.
right. And the barrels that have green stuff
Oh.
in them, they'll explode on you.
Oh yeah.
That's what
So
just
you
happened.
don't want to hit
They'll
those.
give you a big poof.
How do you know that when this is your first time playing it? And I.
A barrel exploded on me.
Got a lot of experience in
Yeah.
the barrel exploding department.
Yeah. This is shenanigans. No, I couldn't help myself.
You can diggity do it. Now, what were you saying about West Palm Beach?
Right, so I did radio in West Palm Beach
That's
for
right.
4 years, and we lived in Wellington specifically.
Yeah.
We did.
What part of Wellington did you live in?
I lived
By
in a
where?
place called Sugar Pond Manor.
Oh my God, what's Sugar Pond? There's about 17 of them.
Yeah, right. It was.
I came in fourth again just for the
I
record.
don't even know the road anymore. It's where the Hollywood video was. You remember the Hollywood video?
I do remember the Hollywood
Yeah, it was
video.
like- it was
Hold
like
on
right
a minute.
there.
Was it by Ultimate Fitness?
I don't remember Ultimate Fitness, but it's like there was a Burger King on the other side.
Yes, it's by Ultimate the Blockbuster, wasn't it?
I think it was Hollywood Video.
I think it was Blockbuster.
Seem to remember it being Hollywood Video. I'm gonna stick to my guns on this one.
Okay.
Wow.
But
I thought it was Blockbuster because it was
Hell of a
Burger
hill
King
to
was
die
here,
on, Aaron.
And
Well,
across the street was where the video place
so
was.
I worked at Blockbuster, so I knew all the locations.
Which
So that's right.
Blockbuster?
Don't mean to brag.
I worked at the one in Royal Palm.
Oh, you're
So
fancy.
it was the Winn-Dixie Publix area. It was right next to the Bank of
Can
America.
we just agree that nobody does cake better than Publix?
Oh, no, I mean the
yeah.
subs. Forget it. Pub sub? You gotta get a pub sub. If you're
What
going
are we
to
doing?
Subway.
I don't know.
I'm enjoying
Wait,
it.
whoa, whoa,
Wait,
what's
no,
going on
no,
here?
no,
Why do you
no,
get all the
whoa, whoa,
candy?
whoa, whoa, whoa,
No,
whoa,
you
whoa.
stay away from this. That's so much candy for you.
I was gonna say I'm really enjoying this early lead.
No, you're gonna die.
Guys, I haven't gotten one piece of candy.
So for those of you who haven't figured out the
the thing that's up there is jumping them out.
oh my god, the push button
Really,
is
it's not
A
fair that. What's
okay.
push?
Oh,
to shove people out of the spotlight.
wow.
Oh no!
Get the hecky out of here.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna exclusively shove you now.
Guys, I don't know where I
don't want
am.
candy.
Oh.
I don't know where I am.
Get out of here.
Story of my life.
Get out!
What's happening?
I haven't known where I
Guys,
was for the past
look at the
decade.
amount of candy that I haven't done yet.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Oh no! I opened. Wait, I had candy and it went away.
I think when you get hit.
The issue is I'm very small.
Oh yeah, so it's
I'm
hard
just-
to hit
yes. So it's like in Mario Kart when your cars have stats.
Oh my god. Did you?
Tied.
Oh, I
You
beat
guys-
Aaron.
You
Yes,
tied.
yes.
Oh, we tied.
You tied with one piece of candy.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't going for the candy. I was just going for
Yeah,
Lillie.
you kind of.
Okay, so anyway, back to Aaron's Florida, Wellington, 33414 childhood.
Yes.
Oh, I haven't.
Gosh,
Those
I
numbers,
haven't
man.
thought about that in a long time.
Yeah.
I lived in Lakefield West,
Okay.
which was right next to the Aero Club,
Yes. All right. Yep.
because she went to Binks Forest Elementary.
So that
Why
was
don't you
by
just
the, that was
dox
by
me right
the,
now,
the
Mom?
middle school, yeah.
Yeah, she went to the middle school. What was the name of the middle school? Landings.
Yes,
Literally.
Wellington
Do you want to give me my
Landings.
social security number too?
Ah, come on.
You're not in there anymore, dude. We don't
Oh,
even live there
that's-
anymore.
That's memories, man.
Right.
That was the school I was most picked on.
Well, that was
Awesome.
the school.
School with the crazy science teacher.
I had to literally tell a teacher if she didn't shut the F up, the job was over. I called in the superintendent. Guys, what's going on?
Stop shoving me! Oh my god.
It's another race. It's fine. It's nobody. It's a big difference.
I feel mentally and emotionally attacked.
It was a horrible school, Wellington Landings.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, there were a couple teachers I wasn't a fan of.
No. There was a woman who. What did she say to you, Lily? Why the whole
I
thing
don't
started?
remember because she gave me a C on. It's a science class, but she gave me a C on a like drawing assignment. I
Oh
think.
right, you drew something and you wait.
Was she like young?
guys?
No,
what do I do
okay.
here,
Oh my god, if you guys were picked on by the same teacher, I would.
guys?
That'd be
I'm
amazing.
really stuck. Can somebody look at my triangle, my rectangle?
Can you move your body to
Oh,
the
you
other
want
side?
to go to the way the arrows are pointing.
Yeah.
That's just
Arrows!
Like, that's just the,
The arrows
fence.
that are the moving parts. Yeah, you're bumping up against
You're
the.
just running in the
Guys,
guardrail.
I don't know how to move. Oh, there? Oh,
Yeah. You see
no.
you see
But
where
it's
they're
not-
moving? Yeah.
No. Oh.
Now you're cooking with gas.
Yeah, there
Guys,
you
look
go.
out. Now I'm going to win.
That's some charcoal
Now I
grilling.
got it.
Your days are numbered, suckers.
Look out, guys.
No.
I'm literally running like I'm completely intoxicated.
Oh snap!
Literally, my life
what made you
is-
leave? Ooh, what made you? Are you guys waiting for me? Dang it.
Danny too.
Well,
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, guys.
All right, they just decided.
I'm just defeated. Look at me.
Yeah. They ended the race on us.
It's like, yeah, no, everyone's gone. You're not performing for anybody anymore.
There's no crowd.
Oh my
I love
God.
that bronze medal. It's like neat.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting quite used to the cacti down here. So,
What made me leave?
what made you
Florida?
leave beautiful
It's Florida.
Wellington,
Oh, wow.
Okeechobee?
I feel like that says enough.
I don't think I have
Road.
enough fingers to count the amount of
Yeah.
reasons that I left. And I was
Trump
just
Nation.
depressed, man. And I wanted to get so I wanted to do voiceover. That was my.
You did.
Yeah. So I moved out here to pursue voiceover, and then
How'd that go?
A decade and a half later, I finally started pursuing voiceover. So yeah.
So you came out to LA by yourself?
I had friends that I moved in with. That we all moved out together. They were from Gainesville.
Oh, good old Gainesville.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
But yeah, that was the journey, and then YouTube started becoming a thing, and I was like, oh, I could do this. And I
You still have
started doing
family in
that.
Wellington?
No, not anymore. No, my parents moved to North Carolina.
It was North Carolina's part of the trajectory. You know, usually it goes. This is how it goes. It goes, Brooklyn, Staten Island, New Jersey, North Carolina, specifically Asheville.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's where mostly everybody there is from Brooklyn and Staten Island,
And Strong Island.
and it's Strong Island has a different trajectory.
That's true. They're different, like politically out there
They're
and everything.
all different.
I want to get jacked enough to live in Strong Island.
Oh, you wish.
You can go now if you'd like, Aaron. You'd be welcome.
There's a lot of like bumper stickers that say only the strong survive out there.
Right.
Like there's a lot of that.
Lots of
lot of
that.
that.
Although you ain't seen nothing until you go to Wellington.
Oh, I'm sure.
So Danny Sexbang, we
Yes.
ended up with your government name. I'm assuming you're a nice Jewish boy from Springfield, New Jersey.
I am.
How did you end up
about nice, man.
with the last name Sexbang as your choice?
Because I was a nerd and no girls liked me, and I learned from David Bowie in an interview. He was like, well, if you want to
greatest.
become a sex symbol, just tell people you are. And eventually they start to believe it.
I mean, no truer words have been spoken.
He was the man.
Ask Ed Sheeran.
Oh,
so,
damn.
no, for real, seriously,
Did he say that?
I'm sure. But if you don't necessarily have to state it, you could project it. You know, that's
What?
Yeah. What? Wait.
what happened, you guys.
Oh my
I didn't
God.
even get a
Whoever
chance.
stays behind the castle.
Yes, you.
So 2 walk in, 2 walk out.
What is this, Beyond
Yep.
the Thunderdome?
How many are behind the castle? Oh,
2 pinatas
walk in.
enter.
You're just gonna verbally say it. There's
Yeah,
no
that's
point.
true. I pressed the wrong button.
Never mind.
I'm such a goof. What is
Did I
with
get
me,
it?
man?
Oh, I
Come
see.
on.
I see.
So it's math?
It's math. It's math involving less than the number
memorization.
4.
Your mom will give you a code. I'll give you a code for what it is.
Okay, and then. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I know.
I did it.
What was it?
I can do the counting game.
We all did it.
Yay! This is actually quite fun, but it does require 100% of my attention.
Wait, so Michelle,
Yes.
do you have any hilarious stories about DJs from Florida, like Bubba the Love Sponge and stuff?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Bubba the Love Sponge was obviously misogynistic, and how was I wrong? I did the math.
Thinking of Bubba.
Literally, it was like 2. 2, 1. Guys, I was looking at Danny because he's 10 feet behind me, and I don't know now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He's also kind of a 3 himself.
Wait, what?
What?
I'm in 4th place again.
On a scale of 3, I'm sure.
So anyway, being a girl or a woman in Radio Land.
Yeah, in like the late 90s.
Yeah, so I started in 96.
Yeah.
It was always
That's a different world.
a
back then.
misogynistic hellhole
Wow.
for somebody who really I found out I was getting paid, you know, it was me, Rue, and a male guy who'd been in radio forever, who I knew growing up listening to, you know. He had been in radio for a long time. I found out he was getting paid so much more than me. Yes, he'd been there for a long time, but we were doing the same job. Actually, if anything, I was above him. And I found out that he was getting paid. What do I do here?
I gotta mash the button, I guess.
What button?
The one that it tells you to
But I'm
mash.
drinking something. Why am I drinking?
Because you're gonna burp it out.
Oh,
Don't worry.
Oh.
I got you.
but I don't know what button I'm pushing.
The one that's literally
blinking.
yes.
Okay.
It's hurting my hand.
Now I get it.
Oh, my
Oh, I
God.
love this
I get
game.
it. It's a speed thing.
Yes.
Gotta use 2 fingers. That's how you get it so fast.
Yeah.
Teamwork technique.
Okay, guys, I don't have that technique. I have nails.
My thumbs are too big.
Oh no, I can't.
My nails are too long.
Oh, true that, true that.
Wait, how am I getting 0 points? How do-
Guys, I have 0 points.
Hey, everybody has 0 points with me.
Oh, I need to
That's
hold
neat.
it.
How do you have points?
I don't know.
Oh, you got okay. You gotta hold it. I messed up.
Yeah, you gotta hold it first.
Oh.
You gotta.
So wait a minute, I've been doing
Damn it.
nothing this whole time.
So have I.
Oh my God, I've been doing nothing this whole time.
Outstanding.
What an awakening.
Wait, I
My
still looked
burpee
at-
plan is
what?
coming to fruition.
No!
You
Daniel, no!
bow to my gas. Oh wow.
This game
So back to the misogyny.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it happened my
sorry.
whole career.
My favorite topic.
To the point where I even, I missed out on RuPaul's Drag Race seasons 1 and 2 because they asked me to do it. Obviously, it was meant to be me from the inception. And then I had a
What the?
Did I do that? Did I
What
do that?
the
You did do that. You did
Oh,
definitely
okay, we're
do
good.
that.
We're good. All right. Hey, I won the burping game.
Wow, there was a lot to that.
That
I didn't fully
sucks.
understand it until the very end.
Exactly. That's not even. You should have told us.
My controller's broken.
My dad works at Nintendo.
My mom works at Nintendo. Isn't that right, Mom?
Yes.
So
It came in third.
put some old white men on blast.
All right. So my boss at the time, the boss that hired me was really cool. He's from New Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Really
There you
cool.
go.
And then after 22 years of service down there, they let him go. A year after I'm into my 5-year contract.
Wow.
Not even a year, 6 or 7 months. So they bring in this new guy who was supposed, it's a cluster of 5 radio stations. He's supposed to like save the whole, cluster because sales had been down, whatever. Instead of acknowledging that radio is dying a slow death.
Oh,
and
right.
there's
Snap.
things
Dang.
called whatever, podcasts and I worked for Sirius XM for a few years too. Instead, they fire a great guy and bring in an awful person who, unbeknownst to me, was like this right-wing Bible thumper. I didn't know this until I got the call for RuPaul's Drag Race, and they said, can you come do it? And I was like, oh my God, this sounds amazing. And literally for season 1, all I needed was 2 weeks. Like now it takes a month for us to shoot a season.
Wow.
So now it was 2 weeks, and I went into my boss and I was like, oh, this is amazing. Can I do this? He literally, before he even finished explaining it, he said no. And I was like, what? Why not? And he said, well, I don't think it's a good look for you. And I went, a good
For you to
look?
be on RuPaul's Drag Race?
Well, he didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And he didn't, he knew of Ru because Ru had music out and he's a radio guy. So anyway, long story short, wasn't a good look, it meant because it was gay people and it was
Right, right.
radio
Wow.
station. Right. Why is there paint over my
That was me. Bye.
So I said, can you please think about it? Because you're not even thinking about it. You're just saying no. I'm not even asking for you to pay me. I just need 2 weeks off. And I said, I'll come in tomorrow and think about it. So he
Right.
does. I go in the next day and he says no. And then he tells me why. What's that? What did you just do?
I tried to help.
I have wings.
Wait, was he? Did he completely was up front? Like I just don't.
No,
want
he said
to
it wouldn't be a good look.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
For the radio station, and I went, good look, and then it clicked, and I went,
Code.
and I said, oh my God, you're a homophobe,
Yeah.
and he said, no, I'm not. It's just not the right, our audience. I said, how about you let your audience be the judge? I'm not going to. I said I wouldn't even talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to. So he said, no. So I had to call up and tell Ru that I couldn't do it, and Ru was really upset. And season 1 was a hit, so season 2 they weren't going to change anything. And then season 3 they came back and offered it to me again. And I actually called
Oh, damn it.
my friend Leah Remini.
Oh, she's awesome.
She is awesome. She's one of my best friends. And I called her and said, what am I doing? What's the point?
Wait, this is like hot potato.
What? Who am I? How do I throw it?
You get candy.
Who has it now?
Targeted.
Hey.
How do I get rid of it? Okay.
Well, you want to hold on to it for a little bit. 'cause
I
It
do?
gives you candy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you can feel it.
You know what,
rumbling.
Danny? You're the only one who cares about me.
It's true.
That's why I explode.
You're the only one who cares about me.
Give me.
How do I throw it?
The A button, the green
Thank
one.
you.
No,
No
no,
problem.
I don't want it. I
And the
don't
left
want it.
Sure? Are you sure? Oh! Mamma mia!
Not funny. Not funny at all. Not
Okay,
funny.
All right. I'm just gonna just to win.
Oh, look at you.
There we go.
Anyway,
Man, She's no joke.
Oops. I just have to do a phone call right now.
Are
Do
you
you really?
kidding me?
All right, let's pause it.
Oh my
Pause the episode.
So
you got it.
sorry.
Total candiosity. Hang on.
Totally sorry.
Nope, it's fine. I'll order a
the
sandwich from
worst, I know.
Postmates.
There you go.
Everybody wins.
Everybody's using their time efficiently.
Michelle, I'm not.
It's because we're later. Sorry. Lily, fuck off.
My love.
Okay, gamers.
All right, let's
Welcome
do
back
it.
to my channel.
Yo, Lily, what's up? It's Lily's channel. You need a theme song.
She wants to do a channel, don't
a
you?
theme
Not a
song.
gaming.
The energy.
Don't get into gaming. I'll tell you that.
Wait,
Yeah,
someone's-
no.
yeah.
I mean, I
Now's not
like
the time.
gaming, but I could just.
No, she wants to just be the rep for like
What is happening?
her generation.
3.
Hey, player 3.
Oh,
Because
is that
her
me?
generation gets a bad rap. Is that me?
It is.
Oh my God, you guys!
It's not. It's not. It's not. You're player 2.
Oh, dang. Wait, I'm hitting select. I'm just not.
Oh, your controller's not on. You gotta press the Xbox button. You got a wireless,
Honey.
boy.
I
got
got
scared. All right, there you go. You're
Okay,
good.
cool. Here we go.
But yeah, you should. What did you want to make a channel about?
I don't know.
Guys, I'm mid conversation about my story. You can't just switch to Lily's channel.
No, it's
How do
about
you
me
even
now.
remember
It's
that?
about
That was
me.
45 minutes ago.
Well, let's finish the Lily thing for now.
Okay, cool.
Thanks, Aaron.
What was?
I brought you food.
Well, yeah, you did. Portos is delicious.
Guys, what am I doing?
We're
I
digging.
jokingly
We're
requested
playing
the tres
Minecraft.
leches cake, and you brought me some.
That was a joke?
Yes, I put LMAO afterwards.
And I said done.
Yeah.
All right, I seem to have
'cause you're the
exploded.
best.
Okay, so anyway, I called Leah,
Your friend.
my friend, who just called me on the phone, which is why we paused for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, jeez.
Anyway, why did you take my vase?
Danny, stop.
I gotta do stuff. My whole game plan, Lily, is to just watch you and do exactly what you're doing.
She's good at everything.
Oh, no, there's a bomb. Oh, wait, is that a bomb or an
that's bad,
apple?
that's bad. I don't want
oh,
that.
It's,
Who just got blown away like that?
I did.
Oh my God, Aaron.
I was. So what was the thing you
So
wanted to say?
Leah said, they don't just drop TV shows in people's laps. If your boss said no, then you have to go to the president of the company. I said, oh, okay. I'm going to pick up the phone and just call the head of CBS Radio down here in Market 47
Wow.
because he's just going to know who I am.
Yeah, me too,
And
right?
she's like, well, if you don't, I will. Because she was on King of Queens at that time and on CBS.
Oh, this is a
And I said,
okay.
listen, Mom, you can't just call and say, you better tell Michelle that she can, you can't do that. And she's like, then do it. So I did. I called the vice president of CBS Radio because I knew him, more or less. I knew of him. He knew who I was. I knew that he wouldn't go, who? So, am I supposed to get that moss
This
ball?
is the same game as, but
to
I think
kick
the mouse
that
ball's bad.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's very bad.
oh, it's the same game as the
get
snowy
that
one
candy.
before,
Except
except it's green.
Ooh, I like the candy.
and it does damage to you when it hits
But
you.
it does, it takes your candy away.
Oh, there's a second one. Oh no.
My candy.
Like, give me my candy.
Ah, damn it.
How am I gonna get my sustenance?
My vitamin C.
For candy.
Oh,
So anyway, I called the boss.
oh gosh, anyway.
Anyway, I called the boss. I keep getting hit by the moss balls.
Stop. Oh my god, there's 3.
I'm just going to hang out up here.
Are you trying anymore?
I'm trying. The moss balls are following me up top, you guys.
Bro, I'm bringing, you know the moss ball I have in my room? It's coming with me to college.
Yeah, y'all know how to talk smack in this family.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So, do you guys want to know my story?
I
Or
do.
you?
We're eating candy.
So anyway, I called up and I told the boss I need 2 weeks off. They asked me to do this. I said no, I didn't do it seasons 1 and 2. I'm doing it now. They said, oh, I have no problem with it. And I was like, great. So the homophobic boss ended up getting fired. I think it was the nail in the coffin.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Because I said he wouldn't let me do it because he said it wasn't good for the station. But then as I was filming, that was season, I think, 4.
Of Drag Race?
Yeah, I did season 3. I went over for season 3 of Drag Race and then season 4. And as I was doing season 4, they called me and said, we're not going to re-up you for season 5 in your contract.
What?
Oh.
So they basically fired me. I remember Chloe Sevigny was the judge. I was outside taking pictures with her, and they fired me.
That's so lame.
But in a great turn of events, as karma does,
Get out of my Get out!
Market
Stop it!
10, Miami, was waiting to hire me.
Ooh, wow.
So I fell up, in that situation. And I did Miami. I drove from Wellington to Miramar every day for a year, which is 62 miles each way.
Is that the Turnpike or is
That's
that
the Turnpike.
95?
No, Florida Turnpike.
Oh man.
Which is great at that hour of the day.
How much did it cost? Like $17?
Oh my God, Easy Pass. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sun Pass. Sorry,
Yeah.
Sun Pass, Florida. Easy Pass in New Jersey.
In Jersey, yeah. That made me nostalgic.
It did, didn't it? Did you make you miss what?
Always. Oh.
Sausage and peppers. What? Did you do Point Pleasant or Seaside Heights?
Oh, Wildwood.
No, you
actually.
didn't. No, you didn't.
Really?
You only
Did I
do
not?
no, you didn't. You only do Wildwood when you have people like down in South Jersey that you know. Like you're gonna meet people from Cherry Hill.
Or that you want to get drunk and you don't want your parents to find out about it.
But because Wildwood was 3 hours away, dude.
Yeah, I know. I guess Seaside. I guess Seaside was the way
Slee side
You know it.
or Cheese side. I
but
was
but those
Snooki
funnel
before
cakes,
Snooki
though.
was Snooki. Oh yeah, funnel cakes and the big sausage and pepper place.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
As
You may.
This is totally unrelated.
Okay.
But as a
person from New Jersey?
no, as a touchstone for the LGBTQ.
Oh, look at you calling me a touchstone.
Yeah, whatever. Were you?
God. Guys, I'm fourth.
Does it seem to you that there's been a lot more pride acceptance in the last 2 years than ever before, or is that my imagination?
I don't know if it's in the past 2 years. I'd say probably in the past 5 years. I think that Drag Race has a lot to do with that.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Being an ally for the past, well, I'm 50, so I began my allyship when I was 17.
Right.
So a very long time. That's because that's what I recall. I think I've always been an ally, but
Were you an enemy of the state when you were
I
16?
was an outspoken ally at 17 because I stuck up for the one gay kid in our school, and I didn't realize until I was done that it was a powerful thing.
Stop it.
Well, yeah, that's kind of how we ended up sort of in that role as well. We didn't intend on it. We were just like, boy, wouldn't it be cool if people weren't assholes to each other for no reason?
Yeah.
Well, that's
and that
life,
seemed to be
isn't it?
enough.
Yeah. And that's beautiful, and I thank you for that.
Well, I mean, it's just so easy to relate to, obviously, we don't have it as bad, but, I was a nerd growing up, and I was picked on all the time.
Oh my God, I sought out the nerds.
Yeah, they're the truest people.
Yeah.
I dated the nerds. I think because my brother was a nerd, but I dated the nerd who was a male stripper.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who also played Dungeons and Dragons.
Played
you were telling
D&D,
us.
Yeah.
and was paying for his graduate school to get his PhD in psychology by stripping.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What a tale.
What a tale. What a douche also, but what a tale. There's a really great story that goes with him, and people have heard it on my podcast that Danny didn't know existed.
Hey, I know now.
I didn't know it existed.
The episode is called Theraposer. And what happened was he was getting his doctorate in psychology, right? And he said, when we started dating, he's like, I would really like you to go to therapy. And I was like, okay. And he's like, but because I'm spending my life doing it, and I go to a therapist, you can go to my therapist separately. And I was like, great. So I started going to him. Dude was a mess. He was always sleeping in my sessions.
The therapist?
Yes, I'm not boring.
Wow.
Unless there was some kind of sexual connotation to a dream or something, then he'd be wide awake. Right?
Right.
He would say, and he was Freudian, so he didn't say anything.
Oh,
But
yeah.
literally, so his eyes would be asleep, and I would say things like, my ass is on, oops, sorry, can't say that.
You can say it.
My butt's on fire. I'd say something to make, guys, I'm not doing something right.
That's fine. Tell your story.
So anyway, Lillie, you're so supportive. So anyway, he would never wake up. I would say, there's an artichoke in my tailpipe. You know what I mean? Just to wake him up, and he never would wake up. So anyway, are you supposed to do it like that? Back and forth, back and
Yeah.
forth? Oh, that's why. So anyway, long story really short, my ex broke up with me. He was the love of my life, broke my heart, right? Anyway.
Where is he? Can we beat him up?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Hang on.
He's
really
dead.
broke my heart. I was devastated. Really, really devastated. And I didn't understand it, what I did wrong. I was paying, going to therapy, paying this guy 3 times a week. I was intense therapy.
Oof.
Yeah, for no reason except, guys, I just exploded.
It's fine.
Anybody care at all that I'm dead?
That's just the way you said that.
God, I just exploded.
Nobody even cared that I'm dead.
No, it's fine.
Just bearing your soul.
Yeah.
I had to go to therapy for
I
3
did
weeks.
3 times a week because I exploded on
Guys,
a barrel.
I exploded.
So anyway, this story is really disgusting. So
What?
long story short, even when Michael broke up with me, he made me bring the stuff, because we lived together. He made me bring my stuff that was in his apartment to the therapists. Like, he would bring the stuff that I left in the apartment because I moved to New York City. We lived together for years.
So like the therapist was like an escrow service for your stuff.
Oh my
like
god.
a mediator,
That's so
right?
crazy.
So anyway.
Thank you.
Wait, where am I? And what am I doing?
Oh, you gotta like press the A button to go forward.
Oh no.
You're trying to like sumo.
What color am I? Yellow.
Oh
yellow.
yeah. Oh no, I'm super fast.
How do you move?
You have to tap A.
Continually press the.
Thank you. Thank you, Danny, for caring enough to help this old lady.
Well, I mean, you
was
just
the one who
exploded,
said
so
it.
I did.
It's
Just
the least I
explode.
could do.
Am I supposed to hit you? Candy! Oh my god, I haven't gotten one.
You killed all your candy, bro.
Bro!
I think.
Bruh.
Where's all your candy go?
I don't think they're throwing in any extra candy.
Nobody
I think we
even
just get
cares.
candy.
Yeah, we're just stealing from each other.
How do you move?
You have to
Tap A,
rapidly
bro.
press
God,
A.
you told me that 20 times.
Yes. When will you
Oh
learn?
my god, look at me going ballistic. I'm going bananas.
Losing my ding ding mind over here.
Look at me. This is crazy.
Heck yeah.
Guys, my therapist story is very interesting. And I can't focus.
I understand.
we unlocked
need
a new
some
challenge
focal
event.
Okay, so the therapist escrow service.
Right, so Michael's like, I'll bring your stuff to Larry, the therapist. And I was like, seriously? I dated you for 5 years. You're bringing my stuff to Larry's? I had moved out in that last year because Michael said after all these years of therapy, I don't like what's left.
Okay.
That's what he said to me. And I was like, okay, it's time for me to move. So then I was doing the radio show in New York and I decided to move back to New York City. But we were still dating and he'd come in every weekend or I'd go back to Jersey, right? We were living in Bloomfield.
Oh, that's where I used to work at a Harley Davidson shop.
You did?
Yeah, on Bloomfield Avenue.
Oh my God, weird.
You know the White Rose Diner?
I do know the White
Oh
Rose Diner.
God, they'll put a fried egg on your burger and then you'll die.
Yes, well, that's all diner food, Danny.
Best.
So so anyway, long story, much longer. We broke up. I was devastated. Met my husband. Life is good, right? But anyway, recently, I'd say over the past 6 or 7 years, 5 years maybe, because I talked about it on the podcast, so maybe 4 years, I Googled the therapist names just for poops and giggles, right? Mm-hmm. Come to find out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Is it a Me Too moment?
Kinda. I was reading message boards about him.
Oh, boy.
He would fall asleep in everybody's session,
Yeah.
so I wasn't crazy.
Okay.
He would tell girls to wear skirts.
Oh no.
And the worst part no, it gets worse. Worst part of all, he wasn't a therapist.
No!
He was busted by the FBI and went to prison for 8 years for
Whoa.
insurance fraud and
God.
for impersonation of a therapist.
Holy crap. What?
I literally emailed the link to my ex-boyfriend and said, "This is what you made me go through."
Wow.
Sent them the link.
That's
Take that,
unreal.
Michael.
Guys, isn't that crazy?
That's unbelievable.
Insane.
Was he just operated out of his own?
Out of his apartment in Jersey City.
Oh my god.
Yeah. She was a shyster. You know what he said to me when I left? When I said I wasn't going to come see him
What's
anymore?
that?
Michael and I broke up, and I was in tears, obviously.
Yeah.
5 years of my life, you know, and I said to the therapist, to Larry, the fake therapist, the theraposer,
Yeah.
I said, I'm not going to see you anymore. I started dating David. So I was continuing seeing him.
That's my
David's
dad.
husband now,
Oh,
Lily's
cool.
dad. I said, I don't need to see you anymore. I'm going to stay in the city. I'll find a therapist there, which I did, who was actually a real therapist, and she was great.
Yeah.
And he said, you can't go. And I said, what? He goes, you can't just leave. He goes, I love you.
What?
And I said,
Oh no!
I'm sorry, you what? I love you, and if you decide to come back, my door might not be open. I said, you do know what morals and ethics are, correct?
Yeah.
This is the most immoral, unethical act I've ever heard of. I've been
Yeah.
with you for the past 3 years, 3 times a week. You take all that money from me, and you're telling me that, A, you love me, which makes me think, oh, he got in Michael's head, and he's the one who broke us up.
Oh,
Of course. Telling Michael I'm not, right for him, whatever. I mean, it was a blessing in disguise, obviously, except my great husband and my beautiful children and all that. But what an experience. What am I doing?
I have no idea.
Yeah, this one
honestly,
I'm pretty
confused.
clueless on this one too.
Well, Lily seems to know, and she's
Get
not
wrecked,
telling me.
Lily,
gamers.
you wanna
Get
clue us
wrecked,
in, maybe?
gamers. You're just putting the tail on the Zumbug.
Oh.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
What do you mean? What do you do?
Pin the tail on the...
How?
Shoot him.
I have the thing up there. I'm shooting it.
No.
Tail.
Okay, below.
Oh, my God.
You okay?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Wait, so did this
Guys.
therapist ever give you like any advice or therapy or anything? Like what?
No, he's a Freudian. I don't know if you're familiar
He's
with Freudian
Freudian.
therapy, but Freudian Freudian, they just let you figure it out, and you talk about it until you believe it to be true.
Wow.
Or to not just believe it to be true, but talk about what comes out of.
Sounds like you could be alone in a room. Oh no, okay.
What?
Was Freud a con artist?
Freudian.
I thought you said communist.
Freudian therapy, analytical. You just talk about it until you talk about it so much it starts to work itself out.
Okay.
Instead of them going conversationally.
Right.
This is what I think you should try, or how about doing this? There was never any of that.
But I mean, generally speaking, if somebody was like, I practice Freudian therapy, I would run.
Yeah, well, you should.
Nowadays.
Because it's the worst.
I mean, if you just like learn about his stuff, is like.
Sometimes it's just a cigar.
It's the worst.
All right, we're on our way.
So that's the story of that.
Okay, gamers. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, cool.
That was bananas.
Crazy story, right?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, I don't. How long did you see that guy for?
3 years.
Ooh.
The therapist?
Yeah.
3 years.
And
2 to 3 times a week.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
The not a licensed therapist part really got me.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me, went to jail, was busted by the FBI.
hello!
Went to prison. Not even, like, unbelievable.
You know, I don't know if we're supposed to tell this story. Like, we can edit it out or whatever. But Arin and I got followed backstage by a guy who claimed to be a security guard at a venue we were at, and he turned out to not to be a security guard.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No.
That was a bad feeling.
Well,
wild.
I was doing a musical on the West End this past year, and after the show was over, these 2 guys were there. Now, in order to get into the door of the theater in the backstage door, there's a person working there. No. So you have to have a name on a list. You don't just walk in. These 2 guys were there with like drinks in their hand, and I thought they were friends with somebody, and they were like, "Hey, we're your security." I go, "I don't need no effing security. Who are you?" And they're following up to my dressing room.
Uh-oh.
Literally walking up.
That's bad
Yikes.
news.
And then somebody literally said, "Who are those guys?" I go, "I don't know. I thought that you knew who they were." They were just guys that walked over from the pub across the street.
Yeah.
Oh.
In the theater with me, say they were my security. They
Yeah,
totally could have
yuck.
pummeled me.
So uncomfortable.
Oh, so I totally feel your
Yeah.
thingy.
This is what I'd call not.
Each venue's a little different.
Yeah, you think?
We're making note of our
This is a
favorites
West End
and least
theater.
favorites.
Okay, what do I do?
Shoot at the targets.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Danny.
Got you covered.
We'll get you a first place spot
You will?
at some point. Yeah.
You know what, Aaron?
Yeah.
I wouldn't count on it.
No. We're all just gonna sit and, and do nothing.
Well, I was
I don't even
saying like so.
I don't even think that'll work.
Be amazing.
Mom, what if we traded controllers? What if we? I'm trying to
Like,
do the. I'm trying to do
balls?
the.
Real.
Trying to do the what if we kissed meme because I love that meme so much.
What if we kiss?
What if we kissed but we traded controllers?
What if we? But what if we just kissed? Like, I mean, like, would that be so bad?
What if?
Like, like Dan, what if we just kissed?
Yeah, I mean, like, these things happen.
Yeah, it's like,
Whatever.
it's not a big deal.
Just 2 brooks kissing.
Don't get it.
I showed you the what if we kissed at the neighborhood high voltage box. And then it's the. Never mind. Never mind.
Neighborhood high voltage.
Wow. What?
Hey!
I wasn't
Guys, I was first!
Dude, I was trying.
Yeah,
too.
we were.
Oh, come on. That's high five
I was
worthy.
first!
We just spoke
So
that into
happy for you.
existence.
Yep.
Jersey strong!
Growing that corn and those tomatoes.
I hate tomatoes. Do you hate
Oh, I
tomatoes?
hate tomatoes.
Growing up in New
Yep.
Jersey, like, you literally either love them or you
Yeah.
hate them so much because they're forced into every meal that you could make in this.
Hate 'em.
Hate them.
Garden State,
Yeah,
my
they're
ass.
Disgusting. You can't say that.
Oh,
Garden.
sorry.
How
Garden.
many more games are there?
Yeah, we
Really? We gotta
just
go soon. Is it done?
Yeah, we might just have to call this.
Yeah, you guys chose. I mean, I said maybe with the long mode. It turned out to be longer than I thought long would be.
Guys, I'm stuck again. Oh.
It's okay. Lily, you built a pretty insurmountable lead that no matter how.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
I
No,
just
no,
passed it
never
up.
going to catch. So let me go back to the LGBT inclusivity.
Yeah, sure.
So it's been an incredible ride, and I think that Drag Race has opened up many, many discussions about sexuality and gender fluidity and
sure.
inclusivity and people accepting their kids in particular for who they are and what they are.
That
and I'm
that is a big one.
very honored to be part of the conversation because it's
No.
never like it's always been that's what I'm here on earth to fight for. You know, that's I remember once Lillie had a good friend in high school and the father was talking to me when we had the kids. The girls were like, hadn't seen each other, and they were like, talking, and I was talking to the father, and the father said to me, it's from another country, but he said, why do you fight so hard for gay rights? When you're a woman, you should fight for women's rights. And I looked at him and I said, well, they're both inclusive. They're not exclusive.
Right.
Don't you know women can't be gay?
Fights for women's rights and gay rights.
Right.
And I said, but why wouldn't I fight for gay rights? And he kind of didn't. Well, you're not gay, was his answer.
Right.
And I said, so I love animals. I'm not an animal. Do I not fight for animals' rights because I'm not a dog? I've walked for autism. I've walked for breast cancer. I'm not either.
Yep.
So you kind of have to break it down sometimes to people that don't understand, especially when it comes to gay children, queer children, trans children, and people that don't understand, and have negative stuff to say, and even parents in particular who can't love their child. That is different, and it's literally like, A, this child was never asked to be born, and B, you don't have to approve, you just have to accept.
Right.
Huh.
And it's true. You just have to accept their kids. You're never going to approve of them having a same-sex relationship.
Epic gamer moment.
If you have a problem with it. Where am I?
Having epic gamer moments, I can tell you that. You keep falling off the pipe.
Guys?
That's what's happening. You keep falling off the pipe. You've built an insurmountable lead and you're falling off the pipe.
Oh, dear Lord.
That was awesome. Oh my God. I'm not gonna lie.
My pipe?
Yeah, the pipe action.
I got skills.
If that doesn't get gift, I'm gonna be very upset.
High quality.
Because that was fantastic.
So thank you to you boys for being supporters of the community.
Oh man, I mean, how could you not?
We never really even thought
be
about
surprised.
it. Or I honestly never even thought about it. It just like
By mom.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like just love
people
everyone.
are just people, man.
Where am I?
You fell off the thing.
Guys?
I'm stealing all your candy.
But where am I?
You literally, they're dragging you back. It's fine.
But that's why it's been weird for us because we've been doing this for like 7 years now, and it feels like there's been a shift, at least in our audience,
Guys.
right?
Totally.
And we've always been accepting of everyone, but because we're not like active in those communities, we're just kind of like, hey man, just love everyone. Like we don't.
There's a lot of.
We have to learn the vernacular and learn like the certain words. It's like, oh, I didn't know we weren't supposed to say that. Like,
You
that
know
kind of
what?
stuff.
But you care enough to ask. You care enough to learn. That's what it's about.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's all about intention, Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
There's a lot of people who don't. Even me. I know that there's non-gender binary people or non-binary, gender fluid people who are they them, and some of them are okay with they them or he him or she her.
Yeah.
But a lot of them are not. And for me, being 50 years old, for me, they is a plural. So
Yeah,
to call one
yeah.
person they, it screws with my head.
Oh yeah, it's hard for me.
So it's never meant to be hateful. It's intention. You know what I
Right.
mean? And
Totally.
But as long as you know it and you're willing to learn from it, that's the magic.
Yeah, the thing that was surprising to me was we did a shoot at a queer-friendly bakery.
Oh my God, I saw that and I really want to go now.
Yeah, cuties.
I saw that. I was like,
Oh,
that
the
was
coffee place,
cute.
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's like downtown near one of the schools.
Near LACC. Yeah, and the Rebecca and Willow, they were really nice, and we were talking about it at length, like off camera, and I was asking them questions, and I think it was Rebecca who said, honestly, like, we're kind of trying to figure it out too, like,
I agree.
and that was a very surprising thing to hear, I figured there just must be an answer and one way to, just tell me what to say and what not to say, and I'll be respectful.
And
But
it's ever changing.
it's gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real gray area.
It's all new. I think I was telling a lot of kids that when I grew up, trans people were not called trans. They were just gay or queens or queer, but they were never called trans. So that's all new territory for me because I've been around for a long time. So it's ever changing.
When I was a kid, the term was a man trapped in a woman's body.
Oh yeah, and the derogatory stuff.
Yeah. It's like, man, you don't hear that anywhere anymore. It seems so like antiquated.
Because it is antiquated.
Yeah.
We've grown, we've evolved, thank God, and there's safe spaces and beautiful terminology, and some people don't like labels, some people do, and it's just a matter of respecting everybody's personal wishes, and that's why it's always best to ask someone what pronouns they prefer.
No, sorry.
You don't believe so?
Well, not the preference thing. It's what pronouns do you use? Because if you, at least this is me being at
instead of saying
read.
do you prefer, do you use?
Because the whole thing is like watching your language with that stuff particularly. So saying preference means it's like a choice almost.
Fair, fair.
got it.
Yeah.
Got
So
it.
what
there you
pronouns
go.
do you use?
And again, there's some people who don't mind the word prefer.
Yeah, it's just
So-
at my school we've gotten like really sensitive. I'm like very alert. I'm like, huh.
But the coolest thing that they said, or Willow said to us, which took a minute for me to get the hang of.
What am I supposed to do here?
You gotta press the button when it hits the line.
It's like DDR.
What line?
But not.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
No, she just said, the most important thing to remember is that like we're not just waiting to catch you, be like, ha, you called me the wrong thing.
Yeah,
You're an
for
asshole.
sure.
Yeah, they're like, no, we're just, it's nice and we appreciate it.
It's all about teaching and learning and exploring personal territory. It's like literally a personal thing, I think, for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their own thing. But asking is the best way to go. Which pronouns do you use?
Use, yeah. That's the first time I heard that. See, that's the first time
Yeah.
we've heard that. That's great advice.
And the kids have more information than we
It's
do.
just, I honestly, if I didn't go to the school that I go to in Portland, Oregon, I would not like know as much as I do about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
Portland
yeah.
is
Super
friendly.
weird.
We should go.
Oh, yeah.
Ow.
Yeah. You know what?
Nice way to get
let's
out.
just see what the final tally
Let's
is.
do the
We'll
final
call it
tally.
here.
This one, I'm pretty sure.
I'm
pretty sure I won.
It.
Yeah.
If we're going by golf rules, you definitely won.
Lily.
Lily.
Lily!
Mazel tov.
Not
Oh,
fair.
wait,
Oh, it actually was the end. Oh my god.
Oh, well done. Thanks for coming in here and kicking our asses.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Thank you for having Lily and I,
Yeah, this was really lovely.
honestly.
I feel like I just won the Olympics.
But like more important.
Yeah,
I got a
absolutely.
medal to give you.
Just this victory. They're gonna go on the platforms. Mom, can we stay for that?
I would absolutely like to stay for the next hour. You're the one who's going away.
You don't even get on the platform, Mom.
Hey, I got the third place platform.
Oh my God, I don't even get on the platform.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, you know
alright.
what? That means you are independent in your space.
Okay,
No, Aaron.
wait. Where is she? Where'd she go? Who is she? Where is she? Where is she? Come on.
You don't have to hold on to your pinata pants, man. Yeah! Bravo! Bravo!
Why are you clapping?
Okay.
It's actually, she's a ringer because she owned this game.
Oh my God! Would you? I've
Look at all the
never.
candy you
Look
got.
at this.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Annihilation. Oh, boy.
I'm not even on there. That is wrong. They could have put me on the floor.
You are the one who always complains about the kids these days and cultures kids expecting
You're right.
to have.
You're right.
Oh, you lost. Here's an award.
I should have gotten better, and I
Yep.
would have gotten first,
Yeah.
second, or third.
Get better at gaming, Mom.
We all
you're
learned
right.
something today.
She's right.
Well, thank you to
She
Michelle.
shut me right up. It's my own thing. Thank you.
Yeah, this was
Take that.
it was awesome to have you and
Jersey forever.
Yeah, Jersey forever.
Springfield Route 22.
Yes.
Is there anything you want?
Bowcraft.
Union Plaza Diner. I was just at Bowcraft just closed.
I thought it's been closed for years.
It might as well have been. But, yeah,
Did you ever go to Scotchwood?
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we got to talk more.
Diner
when we get a
culture,
chance.
guys. Diner culture.
Yeah.
Michelle, is there
know.
anything that you want to plug?
I was going to say something very perverted, but I'm
Mom.
not gonna. RuPaul's Drag Race on VH1. Thank you for your consideration. Emmys are coming up. You never know.
Oh!
The Emmy Award winning last year, so you just don't know. Other than that,
You have a podcast.
RuPaul's
don't you?
Drag Race UK is coming out in the fall.
Yep.
And What's the Tea? Yeah, the podcast, which is available on all platforms.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
Come on. You got to listen to that.
Well, Danny never heard of it. So.
Yeah, I know. I have now, and I will see you at the TikTok Diner.
TikTok!
Yeah, hell yeah!
Whatever!
Jersey stuff, baby.
Lily, is there anything that you want to plug?
Follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, sure.
What's
do
your
it.
name?
Yeah.
It's garbage.
Her name is LaDirty, and I'm going to tell you why. Her name is Lily.
Yeah.
And I used to, when she was a baby, I used to call her Lillard. Do you remember Willard Scott?
Oh yeah.
I used to call her Lillard. I don't know why. Used to call her Lillard, which turned into Lurd, which turned into Lurdy, which turned into Ludurdy.
At LUDURDIE. Follow me, boys. Let's get.
There you go.
Let's get this
Ludurdy.
But she, like, I got a beanbag for college because I was like, yeah, I want to hang out with my friends, and she got it engraved with my nickname Lurd on
Durds.
it.
I think it's
no, it says Durd. So either my friends call me that now, and it sounds so much like turd. And because also my friends are calling me like
Ludurdy, Lurd
turd.
turned to Durds, and that's what I got on your beanbag from Pottery Barn.
Shut up.
It just says
Barn.
Durds.
Oh, well, thank you for
Magical.
joining us.
Thank you
Yes.
so much, Arin and
thank
Danny.
you.
Oh, you're
Enjoy the
very
ride
welcome.
to the airport. I'm sure it'll be very relaxing.
I don't know how I lived up to Jamie Lee Curtis, but I gave it my go.
Oh, you did
You did great.
fantastically.
Oh, please.
Thanks, Lily.
Mom,
You're
I
both
love
in the
you.
sphere of eternal treasures.
Proud of you.
Thanks, Lily. Thanks, guys.
Later, everybody.
Goodbye, everyone.
Ciao.
Bye.
Ew, I said ciao. What a douche.
It's a cleaning instrument. I think you can get away with that.
Product.